Well, good Monday morning to you. This is the Monday Update, and my name is Josh, and I get the absolute pleasure of serving as the Online Ministries Director right here at Pekin First. And this is a great way to wake up on a Monday, right? It was a fantastic weekend. Beautiful weather, just gorgeous. So it is time to get this week started and just know that God is going to bless you this week, whether you know it or not. I'd like to remind everyone to like and subscribe to this podcast. Share it. You never know who needs the motivation to get up Mondays. I don't do Mondays well. I have my coffee here, and this is a great way for me to get up and try to inspire people, and maybe it inspires you, so share it, and maybe it'll inspire somebody else as well. All right, let's do a recap of this week. Like I said, beautiful weekend. I got the awesome pleasure of taking my wife out Saturday night. We went to Hearth in Peoria Heights, and then went to the Peoria Heights concert. They have a concert series that's going on there, so we got the cool pleasure of doing that with Dexter and the Funk Yard. So just a beautiful weekend. I hope you had a great weekend as well. We had Pastor Sean is starting a new series, 5 Fruits of a Successful Congregation. And this is a great series. This is not just about being a congregation. These are kind of like the 10 Commandments. These are things we should just all live by, period, right? But it helps grow congregations and brings people into the word of Christ, and just brings them into this is what it's all about. It's not this is not a political environment. This is not we welcome everybody, right? So that's what this series is all about. So you should tune in and catch that on the Sunday Message podcast, and you should like, share, and follow that one as well, of course. Our youth director, Sandy Delgado, is off to a screaming start, and she just had youth group last night. So the next youth group will be Sunday at 6 p.m., and this is for anyone from 6th through 12th grades. And she does a fantastic job of bringing the kids in and just being real with the kids. So if you have not explored that yet, or your kids haven't explored that yet, Sunday, 6 p.m. right here at Pekin First. This week's podcast is why I did not get blessed with ... right? And this came to me last week. Last week was rough, right? It's hard to keep it facing forward. It's hard to keep a clear mind. And last week I was pretty fogged over with some things that were going on. And I'm like, why can't I be like this? Or why can't I have this? Or why can't I just do this? And God kept telling me, man, you just need to focus on what I've blessed you with. And I've given you a voice, and the love that I get to experience through my family. And there is just so many blessings that I have that I wasn't focused on, and was wishing for other blessings, right? I was wishing for money or retirement or a couple days off. Focus on I'm blessed that I get to do the job that I get to do. So just focus on the blessings that you have. That's what this podcast is all about. You should tune in on the Pekin First podcast. And again, you want to like, follow, and subscribe to that one. Pastor Sean has a class coming up that is basically it's why we are Methodist and what Methodists believe. And if you don't have a denomination and you're like, man, I can't be a part of a denomination. that just doesn't feel right to me. Just attend this class. Just attend. And it's not a class. It's more of a discussion. We're going to record these, and I'm going to try to get them posted online. Maybe we'll create a short podcast out of them. And it's a great way to learn more about this denomination and what we stand for, our history, our doctrine, and what the Book of Discipline is. And the Book of Discipline is not what you think it is. So just come attend this class. It happens every Sunday in October at 6 p.m. Like I said, we're going to record these. So we'll try to get them out on a short podcast, or on our Sunday Message podcast. And just listen. And if you don't like it, fine. It's okay. But if you like it, you want to become a Methodist, it's a great way to just learn what it's all about. Let's see. We have all kinds of ways that you can grow your faith or continue your faith here at Pekin First. We do have the Wednesday night Bible study, and of course, we'll have the Sunday Methodist class. We also have a men's club that meets the second Monday at 6:30 or 6 p.m. Sorry, right here at Pekin First, and then we have the Pekin First women that meet here the second Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. We also have a Ernie's small group that happens on Wednesday mornings. Something really cool happening here at Pekin First is the men's club is going to put on a pancake breakfast. Now, if you've never had a men's club pancake breakfast, it's to die for. It's some good stuff. And this pancake breakfast is by donation, and it's going to help support the transportation ministry. So a lot of the things we do here at Pekin First involve our youth and our kids. And sometimes the parents just can't get them here. So we have a van, we have a bus, and so we get them here via the van or the bus and volunteers and just things like that. And we have to support those vehicles. So the men's club is doing an awesome thing. They're going to support the transportation ministry, and this is going to help maintain those vans and buses and all those good things. So much going on. We have snack packing starting. I'm going to get that up on the website today. The snack pack dates will be on the website today. As far as on the calendar on the left-hand side of the website, the snack packing dates will be there. Donate to the snack packs. This is a really cool program. This is probably this is one of my favorite programs because it feeds kids who otherwise would not eat. Like it's gives them a decent meal over the weekend, because there are certain situations where kids don't eat right over the weekend, or they don't eat over the weekend. And they eat when they're in school because the school provides the lunch. So this is a great program just to give them a little snack over the weekend when there's no school lunch provided. That we pack those once a month, and so I'll get those dates up, and then I'll also post the list of what can be donated. Community. Our community this week, my heart was so full. So me and my wife, we're working on a property together, and we had enough, and we thought, you know what, we're gonna stop on our way at Culver's. I just wanted a chocolate shake, which is very bad because I'm on a diet, but I wanted a chocolate shake. I didn't eat it. I wanted a chocolate shake. And so we stopped at Culver's, and I look over, and in the old Bergner's parking lot, which is now Marshall's, Ross, and Five Below, the parking lot is packed. Now, Marshall's just opened this week. Five Below's been open for a minute, but the parking lot has been pretty full with Five Below right there. And then Marshall's open. Ross hasn't opened yet. They're working on it. But the parking lot was packed. I haven't seen the mall parking lot as packed as it was this weekend since I was a kid. And that is exciting to me. What my heart was just full. And then we're on our way home, and we passed the old Court Street Steakhouse, which is now the new Court Street Steakhouse, Sangali's Court Street Steakhouse. And it was packed. And it was unbelievable. Just the way that the community goes out and supports these businesses and hopefully continues to support these businesses. Downtown was hustle and bustle this weekend, and we were down there Saturday morning, and it seemed like there was a lot of people down there as well. So love to see the community getting out and supporting their local businesses and supporting the new development in Pekin. Chipotle's open. Like I said, Marshall's and Five Below are open. Sangali's is opening back up. It's just great to see what's happening here in our little community. Speaking of being downtown, the Monday Mindful Moment. So we were downtown, and I had to drop some stuff off to the chamber. And so we decided to go next door, as we usually do once a week, and get coffee at the Coffee Connection. There was a cop sitting inside chatting with some friends or whatever on break. And a homeless gentleman walked in and wanted a cup of coffee. And the cop bought him a cup of coffee. That is how our police officers get into our community. And I'm sure this police officer knew this gentleman from just being around, just decided that, yes, I'll buy you a cup of coffee, and bought that gentleman a cup of coffee. You thought that gentleman would have hit the lottery. He was so excited to have a cup of coffee for Saturday morning. And so that is just the way our police officers, our men and women on the police force give back to the community. They care for sure. And I thank that police officer for giving that gentleman a cup of coffee. So just something to warm your heart on a Monday morning. Remember, this is going to be a great week, and love somebody, show somebody some love, buy somebody a cup of coffee, make them feel like $1 million. Buy them a cup of coffee. Cup of coffee is $1, right? So just buy them a regular cup of coffee is $1. Buy them a cup of coffee, make their day, buy them a Pepsi. I know some people that like Diet Coke in the morning. Buy them a Diet Coke. Treat somebody to something this week, something small, and make them feel special. And I guarantee you it will warm your heart. So remember, God put us here to do great things. So let's go do great things.